It's the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on how in the color version, in the color episodes I should say, how Andy got a little bit snippy with Aunt B. You notice that? I've got like 6 examples, so let's look into this. Andy's sense of sarcasm strengthens in season 5. We start noticing the writers have a little more fun with the dynamic between Andy and Aunt B in season 5 with the episode Aunt B's Romance. The scene where Aunt B is excited to have received a mysterious letter, she spends a little time musing on it, learn who it could be from. Andy, however, has no patience for her. You know how you can find out? He asks, hovering over Aunt B and using more edge in his voice than you'd expect. Open it. She does, and he got more jokes. Want me to give you permission note to open it? Then, when even that didn't bully her into tearing the letter open, he loses it, insisting, open it, open it, open it. Number 2, Andy flips his wig over Aunt B's wig. It's the last 3 seasons, the collar episodes, when we more routinely see Andy's attitude slip into slightly sourer territory when dealing with Aunt B. Perhaps the biggest example comes in season 7 episode Aunt B's Crowning Glory. In it, Aunt B tries to wear a wig to look prettier, and everybody agrees it looks good. Everybody but Andy, that is. His response when he sees her new do is decided. Huh? What? At first, Andy loses it because he thinks Aunt B has dyed her hair. When she assures him it is a wig, that's somehow even worse news to Andy, who insists over and over again that she go back upstairs and take it off. His problem? No, 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 I don't want people staring at you. In the end, everybody ignores Andy, and the episode ends with no harm done, despite all of Andy's dramatic protests. Andy thinks Aunt B's too old to drive. It's a recurring theme in the more jagged exchanges between Andy and his aunt and the older woman's age. Andy simply doesn't think certain things should be done past a certain point in life. Case in point, driving a car. And Aunt B learns to drive. Andy put his foot down and tells Aunt B she cannot buy a car, saying Aunt B is not the type of woman to drive a car. Why not, she asks. Driving takes concentration, Andy said, with a sprinkle of seeming condensation. Opie stands up for Aunt B, and Andy gets so mad at the well-meaning betrayal, he orders Opie to do his homework. In the end, Aunt B gets her way, and everyone cheers except Andy. He just kind of pouts. Andy rains on Aunt B's parade. Aunt B's over the moon for most of the episode. Aunt B's on TV, which sees her winning a whole bunch of kitchen appliances. Among her prize haul, though, is a genuine ranch mink fur coat that Aunt B just can't believe is hers. Of her prizes, she gushes, all the others are so practical, and this is so impractical. Andy ignores her clear joy in the moment to say, for this time of year anyway, aren't you a little warm? It's 82. Aunt B's face falls, but Andy's little jabby line gets chuckle from the laugh track. Andy shuts down Aunt B's plan for a restaurant. Throughout the Andy Griffith Show, Aunt B is always being careful as can be that she's not getting in the way of a better life for Andy and Opie. She is endlessly giving. That's why it's so surprising anytime Andy doesn't show support of one of her spoken goals, like in Aunt B's restaurant. The premise of the episode is that Aunt B has been talked into funding the opening of a Chinese restaurant in Mayberry. When she tries to tell Andy her plan to ask for his advice, he rushes her through the news and then is so taken aback by what she says, he makes her repeat it again. That way she would probably would have originally. Let the lady talk, Andy. Anyway. Finally, once he understands what's going on, he says, what makes you think you know anything about running a restaurant? Aunt B stands up for herself, calling Andy's negativity a typical male attitude. And Andy teases Aunt B for her age again. Here's one last look at one of Andy's occasional barbs. He's aimed at Aunt B, and Aunt B the swinger. Aunt B is delighted to have found a companion who enjoys her company. The only trouble is her date is from D.C., and he's used to a more active lifestyle. Andy feels it's too fast a pace for Aunt B, despite her assurances that she can keep up. Describing her date with the joy of a teen girl, Aunt B tells Andy, we went for a long, long walk, and we walked for miles and miles. We're talking so much we didn't notice. Andy immediately bursts her bubble. Sounds like a pretty strenuous evening. You better take it easy. Later in the same episode, Aunt Bee stays out late dancing and Andy catches her soaking her feet after. She swears she's just cleaning them. He teases her, saying, I guess that makes sense. Some people get up in the morning, throw a little water on their face, and you throw a little on your feet. And he clears his throat to say, a little intimate. It's yet another uncharacteristic burn from Mayberry's finest. I've said from the get-go of this channel that when it got the collar version happening, I always say collar version, when the collar episode started up, Andy got mean. Goober got smarter. And the writing went downhill. There is quite a few episodes in the collar version that I do like. But Andy really got grumpy, man. I don't know if it was him or the writers, because I think when it got to the collar, after Don Knotts left, he quit giving input on the writing part. So that may be a good big part of it. And plus, he himself said it was never the same after Don Knotts left. So, okay, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please don't forget about classic TV facts or trivia. It's on what happened to the actors of Leave It to Beaver after the show went off the air. And classic rock and roll and country music facts or trivia. It's on 4 classic rock bands that made tremendous comebacks. Take a look at them. Please subscribe. Please subscribe here. And please like this video. You guys have a great day. God bless. I'll be praying for you.